Okay, so before I get into the fun part of the video, I just want to explain a little bit to you guys because I know this might be like, whoa, you bought a house? What the heck? Like, that's random. So I just want to give you guys some insight on how it got to this point, because up until this video being posted, or till I'm filming this, I wasn't planning on sharing any of this. I was kind of just going to dive into it in a new place. But then I thought, like, this could be a pretty interesting and fun series. So my brother Tate, he's been in a lot of videos. He actually went away for school to a different province, and he was there for around a year and some, and then he came home and he was living at my parents' house where I have lived forever. And then a couple months ago, he brought up the fact that he probably wanted to move out because he works quite a far ways from where that house is. So he was starting to get a little bit annoyed with the commute, so that made sense and everything. Right around that same time, I was starting to get a little bit stressed out because at that house I have a filming room, and I'm really thankful that I have a filming room because I know a lot of YouTubers film in their rooms and it gets really messy and everything, and I specifically really wanted a filming room, and I was happy to have it. It's a little 10 by 10 room, and when you walk in, it's my little backdrop that I always film in front of with my computer. And then when you turn, which is a part that you guys don't usually see, I have all of my equipment and items and products I bought that I'm going to review in that same corner. And then you turn again, and I've got a backdrop set up that I film makeup tutorials in front of. So the room is very full, and I was starting to feel very stressed out, and I would feel like when I was filming, I was tripping over items. So I was like, okay, I'm kind of looking to rent somewhere for some more space. So then I told Tate if he finds somewhere and wants to work together, I can make it my studio and live there kind of 60-40 to living at home, and he can live there full time and we will split the rent. So that was all good. My whole family went, looked at properties, and then my dad brought up the fact that maybe we should consider buying because it is a buyer's market. When we bought, it was a very depressed market. Houses were going for way cheaper than they usually would. So that got me thinking that maybe we should. And since it's the two of us, we split the cost. I thought maybe it was possible. And turns out it was, because we got the place. And then there was lots of details where it was like difficult to get a mortgage approved because I wasn't considered to have a real job, and Tate was on probation at work, which isn't like jail probation. It basically means like you're newly hired. They could fire you in an instance, and that goes on for usually like 2 or 3 months. So it was hard for us to get our mortgage approved, and I think in saying that, people will maybe worry for me, but you don't have to worry because it's not really a money situation to not get approved. It's that they didn't trust YouTube. They were like, what's a YouTuber? You can't possibly be making a steady income at that. So basically that brings us to now, and I just want to say throughout all of this, I have been getting a lot of advice from my parents. So for anyone who's like, oh, you don't understand like buying a house, blah 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 blah, you don't have to worry because it's not singular, like it's not just me. I'm definitely having advice from outside, and not only that, you guys probably don't know this, but I am taking online school to get my realtor license, so I do kind of understand the market and how buying and selling houses works and like the equity. So you don't have to worry for me. I think if anything, you should just be happy for me because this is something that I really want, and I'm very excited that it's finally happening. So that being said, I'm going to show you guys the place and then we'll get working. Come on in. It's not empty here. So quickly, while I have Tate here before he goes to work, I'm going to do a walkthrough of the house just to show kind of the before. I'll put a few clips beforehand because since we are starting this series a little bit, not midway, but like we have clearly done some painting. I'll show you guys what it was. It basically was taupe, like you can see up the stairs. The whole house is that color, and I'm painting it white. So I'll quickly walk you guys through the house. So this is the main entrance. This is where I plan to film full body things. So I think the way I set it up will be with that in mind. And then we keep walking. I have to paint these doors because for some reason they are also taupe. Here is an archway, kind of a mess because we've been working the last 2 days. And over to the side, there's just like a little powder room. I'll be painting in here too. If you guys can see these, It's basically just from filling all the holes in the wall because the previous owners had lots of pictures up. Haven't filled those yet. And over in the kitchen's gonna be having a lot of work done. There's a pantry. Everything needs to be kind of greased a little. And then here's the kitchen. Before anything's done to it, it's got a nice island. And the eating area. The kitchen's really nice because there's lots of natural light when these windows are open. But okay, so now we're gonna go downstairs. So downstairs isn't really mine, it's mainly Tate's, but there is an organization place downstairs downstairs is not finished yet. We're probably gonna finish it over a certain period of time, but we're making do right now. So this is what he's done so far. You can kind of just do a pan. Just adding some recording stuff in it because we've been thinking about starting a podcast. So we'll see if that turns into something down here.
Is that the announcement?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So casually just said that. Here is the room that I have a little bit of free will with because as you guys can know, I'll put a clip in right now. My room at home is very messy with all the stuff that I buy and for videos. So down here is where it will be organized. As you can see, there's these shelves. But okay, this isn't that exciting. Let's go upstairs. So as you can see now, it is carpet. So it was kind of laminate hardwood. And now it's carpet, which is nice. I really like carpet as long as we're not going to make a mess of it. So right here is where it's going to be really difficult to paint because as you can see, the ceiling goes very high. So right at the top of the stairs, we have 2 rooms here, 1 room here, and a bathroom right here. So quickly, just show you the bathroom. It's not very exciting, but I think I will turn it kind of beachy. The shower's actually quite nice with the white tile. I quite like that actually. This is Tate's room. Not much to see in here. The closet. As you can see, he's got all his stuff hung up. You got a window in his
I know,
closet.
it's crazy, right?
Pretty lucky. Linen closet where I plan on putting a lot of my mics and cameras and some linen. Okay, so my idea is that the camera will be here facing this way, long table, and I'll decorate the background so that this is a room for kind of unboxing and stuff. There was this really heavy duty thing right here, so we had to take it out and fill all of the holes. I thought that the whole wall was gonna rip off, but it didn't. And then the other room, which I plan on setting up a backdrop so that I can film makeup videos, is this room. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. Here's my casa, where I've been sleeping. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so that is an overview of the house, and now let's get working. Let's work! So now that you know what the house looks like, I'll just quickly show you guys what I have done so far. So in the living room, I've obviously done 1 coat of paint. So clearly it's not all the way opaque like I want it to be. Under all these walls though, I did do crack filling because kids did live in this house and there was lots of like nicks and like holes in the walls just from putting in pictures and everything. You can tell there was a lot of fun in this house, but fun's over, everyone. And in case any of you guys are curious about what paint I'm using, my mom actually suggested it. It's the Benjamin Moore, and it's from the Regal collection, and it's in the shade Cloud White. Here's what the can looks like. That's what I'm painting the entire house with, and it's got like an egg shell finish. All right, now cutting in is definitely my least favorite thing. So every day, the last like week or so, I've just been coming over and cutting in until my hand is killing me, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up and cut in, and then I'll roll if I'm feeling fun. Okay, my hand is officially cramped up, so I did all of the cutting in right here, basically everything dining room, kitchen, but I didn't get to the actual kitchen, but my hand's killing me, so I think I'm gonna roll. My freaking knees. Tate and I are just going to get some breakfast. Tate's eyes were on the road just now. We're just going to be basically getting some estimates on countertops and backsplashes. So I think that would be included in the painting series or painting episode. Maybe this white one? It's just too plain and I feel like it would stain. Oh my gosh, I love this too. That is so nice. I'm just scared to get honeycomb because it feels like it might go out of style. Here's what I was thinking. Like that. That would look nice.
That looks good.
Here's the one I was really interested in, but it's expensive, clearly. So, and then obviously laminate is less expensive, but I just can't find exactly what I'm looking for because I love the marble look. We are looking at toilets. We don't actually need toilets.
Because we don't use them.
We just went into the grocery store because we had to get a few necessities, and I actually wanted this to be like a separate episode of me doing like a decor haul, but there's just a few things that we need to be able to live there. So one being a pan, and then I also saw this pillow. Now I wasn't planning on getting pillows, and you'll probably see this again in my decor haul, but here it is. I think it's actually an outdoor pillow because it's got that texture, but I just had to get it. And then we got two towels. They're really soft and white for in the bathroom. What is this?
Curtain.
Shower. I think that it's really cute. I wanted to make sure the whole house was styled, but I think that this is just a cute touch. And then with that, of course, stuff that you forget that you need to buy is
earrings.
The rings. Anyway, we're on our way home now and we're gonna start painting. Okay, so we're in the bathroom. I just opened this up. It's so cute with the little duck. Oh, easy. Oh my word, okay. I'm breaking a sweat. Oh, why didn't I think to do this? There we go. Introducing my new shower curtain. Don't you love it? All right, but now I'm going to continue to paint. I think I'm gonna take on the green room. I can't even explain how long painting has been taking. If any of you guys have ever painted an entire house, you know what I'm talking about. It's just so, it takes so long. I've only ever like painted a room. Well, that's not true actually. I painted the last house we moved into and it was really exhausting, but there was also 3 of us, not just one. All done. Well, the first coat, but we're getting close. We decided to treat ourselves to a little bit of food. We're gonna go get some burgies. Thank you. Have a good day. I've been obsessed with self-proclaimed big mood. All right, you guys, we're gonna do a little bitty witty mukbang for y'all. Chocolate milk to wash everything down. Oh!
One day there'll be a table here.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be able to see that in the next couple episodes, but for now, this is it. When you have nothing to say. See you guys. Okay, so it's been about 2 to 3 hours since we were eating. I took a nap for like half an hour and I am now recharged with energy. So we finished the pink room. It's done. It's just drying. And then I'm currently painting the last coat on the green room. And this, of course, why am I out of breath? All I did was 1 flight of stairs. My friend, John, is coming over to help me paint. I actually don't know why John has never been in a video before. It's kind of weird because we've been friends for so long, but you'll get to meet him now.
Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, I'll just bleep you with a funny noise.
Hey. You got paint on your face.
Oh, I know. We didn't really get to introduce you. This is my friend John. We went to school together.
Yes, yes.
Do you want to say 3 things you like about me?
It's gonna take a while.
Okay, 1.
Really put me on the spot.
Just 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is John. One thing I like about him is that he's come over to help me paint.
You're pretty cool.
All right, it is now around 11 o'clock at night. I'm still painting, but I finished the 2nd coat in the living room. Just going to finish this back wall. So another full day of painting, but I will touch back tomorrow. This is literally just a full video of me painting.
Did John make it in the video?
Yes, he did. Hey, you guys. Mom, do you want to stop painting just for a second to say hey? Hey! She was at a wedding, but she's back now. It's like 2 days later. Me and Tate have been doing some work on the house. We've been painting a lot, but it's just been a lot of painting, so I didn't feel like filming the whole thing. But right now, my mom's cutting in the kitchen, and I'm going to practice on the first cabinet, so I thought I would show you guys that. Big thanks to Mama for helping us.
Aw, you're welcome, guys.
We love Mama.
We love Mommy.
Oh, yeah, and they just bought me supper too. They're so sweet.
It's true, we did for her anniversary.
Yeah, we both did.
As you can see, I'm just doing a practice run. Well, it's not a practice run, but it's hopefully going to be the way I want to do it. I have a big door right here, and my plan is I'm going to sand it, power sander with a really, really not super harsh sand. And then I have a primer. Here is the primer. I'm going to coat it, and then I have a different type of paint. Hold on, it's all over here. It's also in the shade Cloud White, but it has a really, really, really like nice shine to it. Yeah, it's high gloss. I'm not really an expert with the power sander. I'm actually scared. Currently have to paint the worst part of the house. All the way up there.
That is difficult.
Oh my goodness. I'm not like freaking, I don't know how to sort out my own limbs, let alone this new 10-foot limb.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, like not bad.
You know, it might be a two-person job to help get paint on it though.
Ugh. All right, let's go in.
You're getting a workout while painting.
I hope I'm thick by the end of this.
Mom.
Kate, are you just following us around?
Yeah, dude, why don't you grab a paintbrush and do some
He's
work?
heckling us from another room, conveniently in earshot.
There's Mia. You just hit me with the pole.
Here I
In
am.
a dangerous situation. Whoa.
It's 11 o'clock. Tate's getting home from the gym. I just finished painting for the diggity day. Hello? Trouble with the door much? Lol. I painted the actual coat on without anyone seeing. It looks alright. It's not as smooth as I was hoping. You can see there's some texture, so we'll see what it looks like once it dries completely. I will talk to you guys the next time I'm doing lots of work. I don't think that'll be tomorrow or the next day, probably on Sunday. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, we're here again. Me and my dad and my mom are here. No, that's not where we're painting.
What?
We're painting here. Do you see where there's not a first coat? We're not doing the second coat till we're done the first coat.
Oh.
We're painting, my dad's here. The infamous dad who appears in certain videos. And my mom's upstairs, she's gonna be cutting in, so we got a big painting day. We plan on getting it done in the next 2 days, so we're just gonna go hard, all three of us. So hopefully we'll be able to. Let's get painting. Oh my gosh, it's still recording. It has been a time. I just washed my hair this morning and I put my head in a freshly painted wall. But on the bright side, the kitchen is completely done and we took off the fronts of all the cabinets. It's starting to get really repetitious with painting, so I've just been kind of just doing it and showing you guys updates. But yeah, this is all done in here. So that is so nice. Do you know how difficult that was to paint? Boom. It's just drying. Mom, so white, noticeably white. Today we're painting the cabinets and the doors, so more freaking painting. I'm not even like including this at this point because it's just so much painting. By the way, the scene you just saw makes it look like I did no work. But as you can see by my shortness of breath, I did, but I just wasn't in frame. Because I loaded everyone from the back of the truck. So you just didn't see. Here is the setup. We're just dusting them a little bit more. Yeah, look at mine and then look at my mom's. They're a lot better. 2 coats of just normal paint on them. So the primer just is so that it sticks. And now we've got to prime the whole kitchen. So I'm just going to do that off camera, I think, because it'll take a while. This is the before. Here is the aftermath of the primer. As you can see, it's still really splotchy, but the primer is just a sticky layer. And we've got all the primer. We're just starting out on the 2nd coat. And I'm just about to paint the front doors, or not the front doors, just the doors in general, because they're these tan, so I'm gonna paint them white. Lots of painting, you know the drill. So we're just painting right now. It's freaking 4:30 and we got here at like 10. We went to the paint store at like 9 and we're still here painting. We were just talking about how we're not going to let our heads hit the pillows. I'm holding a Kleenex. We're not gonna let our heads hit the pillow until the painting's done. Like there's no way we're not going home until this is finished. And also look at my paintbrush. It's stuck to my stuck to me.
Stuck to you.
Paint is so sticky. All right, as you can see, it's not dark out. What the heck? The sun is setting. And we're doing the last coat on the cabinets, and my mom's doing the last coat on the cabinet fronts. And that was already, he's rolling a wall. Don't pretend like you've been here all day.
It's really easy on my back.
Dad has to do. When you got some covers.
If they get these hands clean, I will be severely impressed.
Honestly, same. My nails look so bad.
Later that same evening.
Okay, I'm showered. You guys won't believe it. All the painting is done. I will show you guys tomorrow with all the cabinets in, but it is finished and we're so happy.
This is what I used to get the paint off me, like a scrub brush.
Tomorrow Tate did nothing all day.
That's not true.
He was at work. But tomorrow we are going to be looking for backsplash, countertops, and also treating ourselves to getting our nails done because we are officially done painting. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good miggity morning, everyone. We're in a good mood, but I can't figure out why. Maybe it's because we don't have to paint for 13 hours today. I don't know. These nails that look horrible are getting fixed today. Show this one, Mia. Look at our nails. So today we are going to 3 different places and getting estimates for my backsplash, my my countertops, and we're gonna buy it from one or the other. So by the end of this, you will know what I'm getting, but it won't be installed yet. And then we are treating ourselves to a manicure.
I remember where it is.
Yeah, you're going the wrong way.
Stick with me, kiddo.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
This is white on one side. This is reversible. White on one side.
I wouldn't want the white side. Oh wait, Mom, here's a light wood.
We found these handles. They look like this. That's what I want to kind of bring in the kitchen appliances. So we're just gonna see if we can find it because apparently they're available in a value pack and we're looking for that value. You guys, so we were just, our dad, or my dad, was at home and he was clicking the cabinets in, which I will show you guys when we get home. But he was clicking them in and he sent us a picture and we were looking at it, we're like, oh my gosh, it looks amazing, like it looks so great. And he had put in the high up cabinets upside down so that the handle's too high. So he has to flip them. I would have to put it so that that was in the corner. Mom, I thought we were looking for my kitchen.
We are.
This happens whenever we go shopping. She just gets interested in stuff, so I'm just gonna sit down.
Okay, what's the difference? Okay, this could be it actually. This could be it. Let me take a picture of you on it. I like this. Oh, look at this, is like laminate inside, but then this is the...
Oh wow, they're really nice.
Can I see the price on this one?
Sure.
So just have a ponder.
I will. Excuse me, miss, what do you have there?
I have a tile.
What is that?
A thing.
What is that? You're not supposed to take that from the
I want to
display.
see what this looks like over here. I want to see
Miss! Give me that.
I want to see if...
Okay, you guys, so I got the estimate. It looks like it's gonna be decent. We're really happy, so I'm happy to be home and I'm ready to take a nap. What are all these people doing in my room? Just kidding. Kidding.
We're eating. We didn't buy anything at IKEA except food. I got Swedish meatballs.
We're getting a lot of information though. Our heads are like exploding.
My head's about ready to explode.
Salmon.
So we were in there for what, 3 hours, and we came out with a bath mat and face cloths.
Yay!
So
Oh, don't forget a toilet paper holder.
so you could say that was pretty eventful. We got a lot for the house. Mom, you have no idea where we parked. So now we are headed over to Home Depot because there are some dinner table chairs that I really love, and I have not been able to find something like them anywhere. So we're gonna go there and hopefully they're in stock. I think there's only 4 in stock and I need 4, so I hope none sold. Got the chairs. Oh good. My big car. Now we will see you at home. Okay, so we just tried to get home. My mom can't fit in the Starbucks drive-thru. We just tried to get home and it ends up we're locked out, so we're going to get our nails done now. And I'm thinking matte nude or like that. Hello?
Hi there, what can I get started for you today?
My mom.
They're so bad.
Show us your nails. Do a grand reveal. Very electric blue.
Very nice.
Miniature little haul from today. Bath mat, super fluff. And then we got these handles. Now I was really scared these wouldn't fit, but check it out everyone. They do, they fit. And they look pretty decent actually here. This is exactly what I wanted. And for in lining the drawers, we got this just to kind of keep everything in line. That has been the entire first episode in my moving out series. We painted the entire house pretty much. We ordered the countertop backsplashes, you guys will see that in the future, and we painted the cabinets. I think from here on it's gonna become a lot more fun. There's gonna be a lot more things happening, like decor, decorating, putting together furniture, just everything's gonna really come together, but this is the starting point. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys are looking forward to the rest of this series, make sure to let me know down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I can't believe how much work this actually is. There's things that I don't think, unless you've moved out and like decorated a house, that you don't think about, like buying handles for cabinets and buying a new sink when you're buying countertops. Hope you like this series, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!